Hey, everybody. We've made it to the holiday season. And as always, we're trying to bring you some of the coolest gift ideas for you and your family. Things that are actually going to get you better while having fun and things you can use anytime, anywhere. And as you know, our title sponsor, NHL Sense Arena, has just released NHL Sense Arena 26, the new season. It's here, and it's the most complete off-ice training system ever built. Again, players and goalies can train with real NHL players now inside the app. Jumping into 3v3 full season games, you can build your own team rosters, collect player profiles. It's a really fun and realistic VR hockey experience. And remember, we talked about this too. You've seen myself use it and my son. The new Dangle Pro stick handling mode. I'm not going to lie to you. This is something I wish I had as a kid. It's really cool. You use a real stick and a real puck, and your head is up. You can do it in your living room, in your garage, wherever you want to do it. And then for goalies, the all-new Game Flow mode delivers non-stop shots from real shooters from programs like UConn, BU, the U.S. National Development Program, Little Caesars, and they have AI players keeping rebounds in play for 3 full periods of a game. It's amazing. Again, we put some videos out already of us using that. You got to check it out. Again, annual memberships right now are 50% off for the holidays. That's the best deal you're going to get, starting at just $29 a month. And you can save an extra $25 if you use our code OKPH at checkout. Again, that's OKPH at checkout at hockey.sensorarena.com/OKPH. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a great tool to train your kids. And I'm not going to lie, you're going to jump into it as well if you're a parent or a coach or someone who loves this game. Now let's get you into something else you love, this episode of Our Kids Play Hockey. Hello, hockey skaters and goalies around the world, and welcome back to another edition of the Ride to the Rink. Kids, I'm going to be honest with you, really honest. Some of you stink. And I'm not talking about hockey. You literally, you stink. You're not taking care of your bodies. And today's episode's about hygiene. And no, don't reach for the dial and don't try and turn us off. I know your parents are probably swatting your hands away. Listen to me. We have to say this. Your hygiene is really important. You might be, what does this have to do with hockey? Well, you can't play hockey if you don't have good hygiene. All right, because you're going to get yourself sick or a toothache or something. So we just want to come on here for a minute and just talk about, properly taking care of yourself, right? Showering after games, washing your hair. Big one for a lot of parents. You got to brush your teeth. You got to take care of yourself. Older players will bring things with them to the rink to brush their teeth, to wash themselves, and keep themselves, hygienically correct. Because I'm going to say this again, kids. If you don't take care of yourself, you will get sick. You will get your teammates sick, or you're going to put yourself in a position to be in a lot of pain. All right. And I'm going to say this, and I tell my kids this too. If you've never had a toothache and you've never had a dentist drill into your mouth, that's not the type of teeth work as a hockey player you want to have. Okay. I promise you, kids, if you ever get to that point, and some of you will never miss brushing your teeth again. All right. So when your parents are on you about this stuff, we're doing it because we are trying to save you a lot of pain. And frankly, you stink, and we don't want you to stink. There's no need to stink. Mike, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, it used to be a badge of honor, I think, when you'd come into the locker room and your jersey had a little mold on it, and you hadn't washed it in a couple of months. And but now, we're in a different world. Like, listen, I probably wore the same T-shirt under my hockey gear for 6-7 years. I mean, but now we're in a different world of compression shirts and neck guards and all this like material that does not hold odor well. So I think it just it's in your best interest and everyone around you's best interest. Just wash everything. Maybe throw a couple of Febreze cloths in those skates every now and then. And just be aware that not only is hygiene better for the surrounding of your teammates that are surrounding you, us coaches on the bench that have to sit behind you on the with the stench coming off the back of the jerseys, but it's also just to Lee's point, it's just being able to be a healthier you, and and keep you out of being out of the lineup.
Well, and we always like to talk about the life lessons of hockey. And kids, I'm not going to lie to you. This is one that actually matters beyond hockey. All right. And let's look at NHL players. You guys love to compare yourself to NHL players. Nothing wrong with that. When they come in the arena, they're well kept. Their hair is done. They're dressed well. When they leave arenas, they're well kept. right? It's tough to find an NHL player who's not showing up and leaving well kept. By well kept, I mean they're washed, they're ready, they're looking right. Okay. There's a statement that cleanliness is next to godliness. Kids, you should actually adopt that one. All right. Don't fight us. In fact, you shouldn't be fighting anyone to go get a shower after a game. You should want to get a shower after the game or get yourself cleaned up. All right. So listen, kids, we're not yelling at you. I know it might sound like we're yelling at you a little bit. We're just trying to make you aware. Like, coaches notice this kind of stuff. Who's put together? Who's taking care of themselves? Right? If you're a teenager, you need this more than most people, and it does translate to the real world because you cannot show up to a job looking like poop. You can't do it. They'll kick you out. All right? You got to look good. Mike, any final thoughts?
Unless you're a hockey coach, then you can show up in sweatpants and an old t-shirt. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just courtesy to your teammates and yourself, your family, the people in the car with you for an hour and a half going to practice. Just be aware of it and just try to be conscious of the fact that a lot of these, as you get older, having the ability to take a shower in the locker room before you get back on a road trip, those kind of things go a long way. In it's a must. Right. So things like that, just getting those good habits early on. That's going to help you later on and be a part of society.
Yep. Listen, final quick ones, kids. You want to impress your team and your coaches and your parents? Wash your clothes, wash your body, wash your hair, brush your teeth. And for Pete's sake, wash your hands. Stop spreading the diseases to each other. Parents, I know you're nodding at this one. Kids, listen, you can do this. We believe in you. You should too. That's going to do it for this edition of the Ride to the Rink. Practice your hygiene, kids. All right. We will talk to you next time. Enjoy your hockey. Remember, skate on, work hard, and get better. Take care, everybody.